Okay, it is February 8th, 2013. I'm back to do a Lenormand reading. I know I missed my readings, but it's because I have a lot going on. Um, Yesterday somebody came before I even got out of bed, so then we had to leave. Went with the baby. Um, a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, I try to get my videos in. Doesn't always happen. Either way, do my Lenormand reading using my personal deck here. Of course, my little personal deck. Um, this one's actually come up a couple times here for me recently, the child card. So that can be definitely deal with a child or somebody small and minute. Um, when that comes up, that 13 card is the 13 card, the child card. It's like I said, it's something about the definitely could be something that reminds me of childhood. You know what I mean? When this one comes up, but it seems to there's a time of innocence when this comes up of something that seems to be immature possibly or fragile. um, uh, when it comes to this one, it's something that's always it's small, but again, could be well be a child, your offspring. So this could be definitely what this is dealing with me today, but it's something tiny, something small. The one is the rider there, and the rider, of course, I put a woman on my card. Um, you can also call it the horseman, or whatever. But this is about something new that's getting ready to come into your life when it shows up. It's about some kind of news that's coming in on the way. Something's going to happen very, very quickly. So definitely with the day now, I'm not really getting like a message from the mail that I know of because I went and checked the mail. Unless our mail kind of runs crazy. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it don't. But this is basically that central card there is telling me to be prepared for a change, something, and especially with the central card, there's definitely a change that's getting ready to come up and happen with that card there. Now the final card here is the ship, and that ship card I usually get with trips, some kind of trips with a motorized vehicle. But this is especially sitting beside that card here changes. This is a leaving a routine, kind of like you think about a ship. It leaves and it goes away for a while, going overseas and so forth. But it deals with things that are far away. Also, there's some kind of separation that comes up with this card. But mainly, I get a travel and again a transition. So there's going to be some news I think that's going to deal with that transition right there. And anyway, of course, you read these cards together, and of course it means what order they're in on how they read. So I have the child card, and I have that well, horseman or rider. I like to call it the rider card. Um, Starting out there, so those two together is gonna seem to be a lot about well, news about something small, but maybe a very good possibility that I may be hearing about somebody that's going to be having a child. You know what I mean? Um, because this definitely does bring changes and big changes. So we may be hearing about somebody that's going to be having a child, or somebody that's had a kid. But that kind of stands out with me. But something about I also get again, like I said, some kind of news, even though it may be seem minor or small or whatever, it's still going to bring some kind of major changes that come in with this. Now, the rider and the ship next to each other, right there, is going to me, I kind of get news about some kind of travel. Uh, you know, um, Maybe especially with a ship, it could be somebody that I run into and talk to, the foreigner, somebody from somewhere else, a different country and so forth. Which with me, especially today, it could very well be because I'm here at the house, and the only thing that I would really do is go down to our local little store um, that's right down the street, and the guy that owns it's from India. So if I happen to go down there, of course, that would definitely um, make sense to me. But it could be a visit. Somebody could stop by for a little short visit with this. Somebody that's on the trip and so forth, and bring some kind of news. Not exactly sure. I'm kind of getting a lot about maybe some kind of news about a trip that's going to be made. So that's going to be what I'm going to kind of settle with. Oh yeah, of course, the outer cards again. Always look at the outer cards. I have that child card with that ship in there, and I kind of, I get a small trip. So I really think maybe I might be making a small trip or something like that. Um, Looking at it in that manner, there's some kind of news or message that changes things about maybe maybe a small vehicle. You know, maybe I get some kind of significant news that changes things about our car, which is one thing because even though I do have one sitting out here, I've been driving Michelle to work. It's not that far down the road, and today she drove, and that could be kind of a change right there. That was something that we had done for a little bit there, but yeah, some kind of a little small change in trips and stuff like that could be coming up with this here. Again, like I said, with these two right here, you may even hear about a foreign adoption because I was talking about with the news about a child being born. There may be somebody that I know that adopts a child from overseas. Very, very possible with those two cards sitting next to or sitting there. That could bring it all together. So either way, that's going to be my reading for the day for that. I have to see how they work out. Sometimes these will jump to me and hit me really strong, and sometimes they don't. Today, little things are kind of hitting me. Little things with child card there. I don't know if I showed the card. There's this card. Like I said, that's these are personal cards. Some of them are personal pictures I took or whatever I had made into a deck. There's the rider or the horseman. And here's my ship card. So that's going to be my Lenormand for today. I do appreciate it. If you want to see, mainly my Facebook page was about tarot, but I've started playing with the Lenormand cards and stuff like that. So I do those if you want to get the both tarot and the Lenormand readings, and also get a lot of news about what may be coming up or anything like that with tarot, with Lenormand and so forth. I do make posts on my Facebook page, and that would be at Hermit's Vision, Hermits Vision, and you can also follow me on Twitter at D Scott Dodson, and D Scott Dodson. Dodson is Dodson. So I thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll be back later.